Welcome back to the NURA Pokemon Cup Series, and today we're here at Gateway International Raceway for the running of the St. Louis Rams 300. On the pole in P1 today here in the Arches of Gateway is Austin LaPlante in the 5, and Noah Pontzer will also be on the front row. Pichu starts in 3rd along with Avi Sachs in 4th in row 2. In row 3 we have Daniel Voiles and Luke Walker, so Pichu and Luke starting in the first two in rows 2 and 3. Then Connor Breton and Trent Dunham in row 4, and rounding out your top 10 is Mason Wood and Power Quest. As you can see on the track layout, it is a 1.25 mile egg-shaped oval. See how it's very unique in the look of it? So a lot of passing can happen at this track, but a lot of wrecks as well if they're not careful. So it's all about patience. It's all about making the right passes, and it's a challenge for these drivers through this egg-shaped track. So we expect to see some exciting racing here at Gateway. We've been to this track for a long time, a while now, so we've seen some exciting races from Gateway. So we hope to see another one here this season. So now let's take you down trackside for the command to fire up the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
After this, just 2 races left till the World Tour begins, and you know, it's one of the most exciting events ever in any NR 3 series. But right now we're still in America, and we're in the St. Louis and nearby the Arches of Missouri of St. Louis. Well, it's between Illinois and Missouri, so this track lands right in the middle of it. But still, we could expect to see some good racing here today. 40 laps around this egg-shaped oval as the pace car comes to pit road. We're about to take the green flag at Gateway, with Austin LaPlante leading the way. Here we go, we're back to green here at Gateway. Three wide already, and look at TA2 getting off to a great start. Oh no, Pontzer spinning! And we have a crash! Pontzer spins out! The pole setter has been taken out on the first lap. Racing to the line, it's Pichu or Luke. These drivers trying to get to 1-2 to start the race. And Pichu is going to do it. Let's see what happened with Noah Pontzer. He brought out the first yellow from the pole position. Weird. Oh, and look at this. Avi Sachs contact with the 21. Then Connor Breton follows suit. And everybody else gets stuck in the traffic jam. Wow, Pontzer, he had a good start going, but then he got turned, and boy, his day's already done on the first turn. An unusual start to a race as the pole setter gets taken out on the very first turn. There you see everyone up in smoke. Leia Walker got some damage. Yeah, Leia has some damage. David Johansson with damage. Oh, man. Big wreck to start the race. And now Pichu's the leader with teammate Luke Walker in 2nd. So this could have come at a better start for TA2. And a lot of drivers were tired because of the big crash that happened already on lap 5. Everyone got a piece of that, so I'm not surprised those drivers are done for the race because of the big pileup we had to start off. Only 25 are on the lead lap at Gateway. Let's hope we get it cleaner from here on out. Back to the green, and look at Pichu off to a great start. Now here comes Austin LaPlante, looks to break up the TA2 tandem. And he does well. Breaks it up, and now Austin LaPlante has 2nd. Mason Wood and O'Neal Balvin, both from Joe Gibbs. And by the way, 19 is also from Joe Gibbs. And look at this. There you see the 11 Daniel Voiles. So all four of Joe Gibbs' cars are in the top 10. And speaking of Joe Gibbs, one of them, O'Neal Balvin, is second. Nick Pericles is now third. Oh, crash! Big crash! Isaiah Bernash is spun. Couple drivers involved. That'll bring out our second caution. Yep, and indeed does. Our second caution's out. And look at Dylan Young. Gets by Luke Walker to the caution. That is for 4th place. Let's take a look at Isaiah Bernash. What happened? And here's a look you see here. Oh, Hargel Alonso. He got into Bernash after getting contact, and then Bernash gets the worst of it. He gets piled up and big damage on the 15. And his race is already done. A pretty moderate spin considering we had a big wreck, a big traffic jam happening on the very first lap that took out a quarter of the field. And more drivers are done. Oh, no, I'm not sure what's going on here at Gateway. Must have been some kind of weird coincidence happening. Strange happenings here at Gateway that everybody's wrecking under yellow. And now they're out of the race. Not sure what gives, but... Oh, wow. They're just wrecking under yellow. This happened under the yellow flag. Oh my gosh, it's like a derby. It is like a demolition derby near the start-finish line that we don't even know about. Oh, this is getting ugly. Only 20 cars on the lead lap, thanks to the invisible demolition derbies we've been having, like the ones I didn't see, unfortunately. But man, if there's another caution, these guys better be very careful when trying to get through, because never know what happens here at Gateway. Look at the cars just stacking up right now. This is going to be a big battle. 3 wide, here they come. Nick Pericles gonna get the lead. Here comes the 2 Dylan Young. Here comes Luke Walker. And Pericles pulls away. Someone is wrecked. Mason Wood. Mason Wood is spun. 3rd caution out today. Mason Wood. And here he is. He got turned by Chloe Baker. Looked like Baker turned the 18. Power Quest had some damage as well. Let's hope these guys don't wreck under yellow again, because we've seen a lot of drivers wrecking for no reason under the yellow flag. And things have been chaotic. Oh, Pichu nearly hits the cones. He nearly hit those cones, and wow. Man, that could have been a disaster. Eric Heiden stays out to take the race lead. He's got a lot of damage, but he is still on the lead lap somehow. Let's hope that's going to pay off. Let's hope that stays he stays alive. Back to green. Ryan Casey goes by 2nd. He also lost his front wing. He also lost his front. Ooh. We just saw Baker and Kyle Collins nearly turned. Wow. Things could have been crazy. Nick Pericles. Oh, look at Casey. He's losing the grip. 3 wide for 2nd as Heiden is pulling away. Heiden he doesn't have a roof. Neither does Casey. And now the faster cars who just had fresher tires on pit road, they're coming up quick. Eric Heiden's racing like he wants to win. Another scare with Kyle Collins. This time with Connor Breen. You see debris flying off the turns. Hopefully these drivers don't get a couple pieces in their cars. Now Pichu is in 2nd. Here he comes. Battle for the lead. Can Pichu get it? He will. He overpowers Heiden. Easily gets the race lead. Now Luke Walker takes 2nd. TA2s back to 1-2. Nick Pericles, though he has an equally strong car, he could make a move. And he looks like he might be getting second. He's not letting this race slip through his fingers. And now Pichu's pulled a bit, but 16 could pull the trigger soon. Oh, LaPlante nearly gets hit by Luke Walker. They turned around. That could have changed the race. Now we have third place to deal with, and his teammate O'Neal Balvin goes by. And there's Austin LaPlante going by Luke Walker. He has dropped down to fifth. Pichu still hangs on to the race lead. Here comes Avi Sachs. And Walker hits a bit of the wall. That's going to allow Sachs to take the position. Getting some help from Dylan Young. As Luke's drop continues, and Eric Hayden, he's still struggling to keep his car in check. Oh no! Mason Wood nearly turns Power Quest. Battle for second place. O'Neal Balvin gets second. And looks like LaPlante's going to get third. He will. Pichu's pulled away to a half a second lead. But will it last? Meanwhile, another battle between Jacob Lawler and Avi Sachs, two of the biggest veterans in the PCS. And Lawler, more experienced, slightly more experienced, gets by Sachs. He has more wins than Sachs. That's how I say more experience, even though and Lawler even was one of the few drivers that made his start in Season 1. And here's Austin LaPlante in second. And there you see the 16. He's still trying to keep third from Balvin. And now, well, the 5 has a clear shot for the 99, but Pichu is pulled away. Will there be enough time for the 5 machine or any of the other drivers to catch up to Pichu? Meanwhile, you see Jacob the 2 machine Dylan Young go by for fourth. And Luke Walker is now trying to make his comeback. He's competing for fifth place. He's hoping to get to at least make a TA212 here at Gateway. And a battle for second place. Look at Pericles. He's looking low. LaPlante has closed down Pichu's lead a little bit, but not quite enough. And Luke goes by Balvin for fifth, I should say. Now he's closing in for fourth. He's back in the top 5. Another battle with Balvin as Jacob Lawler also trying to move up over the 20. Same for the 98. Pretty good race so far for these guys running in the top 10. And another battle between Power Quest and Anthony Lopez. And Lopez going to get by the 95. Lopez right now was running 10th the last time he was scored. Now he's got 9th. Battle for a top 10 spot as Mason Wood goes by Power Quest. And O'Neal Balvin now making his comeback. This is for, I think, 6th place. He's got it. Caution's out. Yellow is out. We have our, I think, our 4th yellow flag of the race. Collins is spun. There was a spin in front. Let's take a look back. Surprising. And it was bound to happen sometime. Eric Hayden gets into Alex Tanker and Chloe Baker, and both spin near the start-finish line. It was Hayden surprisingly took the lead early in the race, even with damage in his front. But unfortunately, his day was ruined by that wreck. And here you see Leah Walker dumping Kyle Collins in the 13. Not sure what that was about. I think Collins got too close to Leah when she was near the wall. Was trying to make a power move against the 22, but to no avail. But this caution's going to change everything. It might make this race a little bit more competitive, and these guys are coming down pit road. So pit stops might be deciding the race here now. I think everyone's going to go in for pit stops, so they don't have to worry about saving fuel anymore. Hawking stays, but he's 21st, a lap down. And so is Ragow in 22nd, 23rd, 24th. They're just getting their laps back. Now this is going to be the race off pit road. Who's ever first might have the biggest advantage. And Pichu makes his way to pit road. So does our pole setter. Oh no, not our pole setter. LaPlante. Look at Noah Pontzer. Oh boy, Pontzer with Pichu. And Plant makes contact. Wow. Pichu came out of pit road, but he made contact with two drivers on pit road. Here's Pontzer. He hits the 99, and then he hits LaPlante. Oh, and LaPlante can't get out of his stall. Oh, man. Wow, that came out of nowhere. I think Pichu was distracted by the hit of Pontzer, and wow, I don't know how Pichu was able to stay on track, but hopefully the damage does not cost him this race, but wow, what a twist. On pit road, and yet he's still running in the lead. I'm not sure how they would allow him to keep the lead, but wow. We're going to have 9 laps to go here at Gateway. This is going to be interesting. Will Nick Pericles pass Pichu? Leaving Pichu with a bit of damage off pit road. Might be a little bit of a disadvantage unless if he can get a good start here. We're back to green with 9 to go. Oh, now they're going to take a chance. Everyone's taking a chance on Pichu, and the damage has been done for the 99. He loses the lead, and now Luke Walker takes the lead. If Pichu couldn't do it, why not Luke? So Luke is trying to give TA2 Racing a win off this track. They've been dominant today, and they don't want that to go to waste. Dylan Young goes for the race lead. Jacob Lawler also trying to win this race with 8 to go. Still anybody's game. Look at Lopez. Great move on the bottom, and he's going to get second, maybe. Lawler doing an excellent job on the middle line. And wow, nice move on Lawler getting the middle line to work. But the question is, will anybody get Dylan Young? 7 to go. Dylan Young knows he can't make another mistake. And now Lopez gets by in front for second. And Sachs is trying to make a move. Oh, spin! They saved it. Mason Wood. No, Baker spins. Chloe Baker's around, but no caution. Chloe Baker got turned, and there is a caution. Oh, no, there's not. There's no caution. Wow, how did they not pull out a yellow for that one? 6 to go. We could have had only a few laps left. That could have set up a massive restart. But no caution on the 6. Wow. That's going to give plenty of time for Dylan Young to continue to pull away. Abby Sachs looks to make a move. Look at Luke Walker for third place. Goes by third. Oh no, the 88 turned. The 11 has been turned. Is there a caution? The yellow is out. Will they race it back? I don't think they will. No. And this is going to be interesting with 5 to go. We'll see if they'll get back to green. But first, let's take a look at the wreck. We could have a wild finish at Gateway. And here's what happened. Ian Siegel got into the 11 Daniel Voiles. Voiles spins. There's Pericles and at Power Quest, Pontzer. Everyone getting piled up. Wow. Now the question is, did the caution come out before Dylan Young crossed the line? And the answer is yet Ooh, it's close. Look at that. He didn't. There's the yellow lights. There's the green lights. The last moment where the green lights were on. The next flash, the yellow lights were on. So Dylan Young did not get to the start-finish line before the exact moment of the caution came out. Wonder if they'll get back to green. Wonder if that'll be a difference. And pace car lights are off. That means we're only going to have one more lap. Just one more lap to go for Dylan Young. Will he hold on to the win? Or will Anthony Lopez sees this opportunity on the restart? Luke Walker looks to give TA2 its first win this season. Avi Sachs fourth, and how about this? Ian Siegel, despite getting contact from the crash, is in fifth. Wow, I'm not sure how he got there, even though he was involved in the last track that brought us our caution. Here we go. White flag out here at Gateway. Will Dylan Young hold on? Here we go to the green. And Lopez got a bad start. Lopez got a really bad start, and that means Dylan Young can pull away from here. Oh, Luke was trying to avoid it, but Dylan Young, a great restart. And that's all he needed. Disappointing not to see a close race to the stripe. But coming off the final turn, Dylan Young is going to win the St. Louis Rams 300 at Gateway. And Dylan Young is back on top. A winner, the newest member of the NURA League, has his first win under the new NURA Pontzer Cup Series banner. And Lopez, despite getting a bad restart, finishes in second. But man, what it could have been if he had a better restart. But it was a great race. It was a thrilling race throughout. So that'll be it here from Gateway. That's our 10th race this season. So hard to believe we passed through 10 races already this season. Here are the final results. Only 12 actually finished on the lead lap, thanks to all the wrecking we've seen today. And Tony Green finished 42nd in the number 42. Ironic. Congratulations, Dylan Young, on his 12th career Pokemon Cup Series win. It had been 2 seasons since Dylan Young went to victory lane in a PCS race, but Dylan Young breaks the winless streak and goes back to victory lane here in the Arches of Gateway. Our next race is Old Spice High Endurance Speedway. Last season, we didn't have a lot of good results from that track, but that was the original version. But this season we're using the 2015 version, so hopefully things will get better when we use that track, that version, that configuration. Otherwise, it's off the schedule. But anyway, Old Spice Speedway is coming up next, and we will see you guys there as we congratulate Dylan Young as he celebrates victory lane here at Gateway.